Hello everybody! In those videos I'm going to speak about the characteristics of the 12 zodiac signs to inspire you to think about the signs through mythological and other stories. And I'm repeating this introduction in each video. Each of us has his own individual story which he co-creates. We can interpret it by using mythical stories and fairy tales. Our individual life story corresponds with the concrete archetype as Jungian psychology names it, and we find those in the works of art. Please do not try to understand those stories in a pure intellectual way, but more intuitively. There are many symbolic works of art that correspond with your sign, and I have selected only a few of them. In the videos, I am going to recommend a book to read, movie, painting, or music that you can use to meditate about yourself or other people if you are interested in gaining self-knowledge and understanding people around you. So let's now speak about Pisces. If you have Sun, the Moon, or the Ascendant in Pisces, or many planets in this sign or in the 12 astrological house, it applies to you that if you wish to reach the higher conscious of your being and wish to realize yourself fully in this lifetime, as Jung would say, you need to learn how to live your life not focusing only on yourself and your needs, to learn to save those who are lost, or to sacrifice yourself for the good of others. So the main theme is self-sacrifice. Mythical stories that can clarify Pisces to us or explain their behavior and personality are often about water and watery beings, as are nymphs and mermaids, or different goddesses of nature also. The story of Neptune also belongs here. He was a Greek god of fresh water and the sea. And now we are going to speak about a mermaid. It is a legendary watery creature with the upper body of a female human and the tail of a fish. Mermaids appear in the folklore of many cultures worldwide. Usually they are presenting sitting on the rock near the sea, combing their hair, watching herself in a mirror and adoring her own beauty. Stories about them are sometimes about mermaids causing troubles for the shipmen and more often about falling in love with humans. As mermaid has an extraordinary beauty, she usually attracts young men who wish to stay with her forever. That is certainly possible, but only if he resigns from his life on the mainland and accepts that he will forever stay with her in the watery kingdom. If he wishes to go back to the mainland even for a moment, he will lose his love forever. That is the myth. Now, Piscean sign people have a very creative fantasy. They are very gentle, but hypersensitive as well, and they exaggerate their sensuality also. They are dreamy, and that often leads them towards passivity and indecision. It is the sign of musicians, artists, visionaries, actors, mystics, photographers, but also the sign of those who are lost in life. As we saw from the fairy tale, Pisces people live in their own isolated world, and they often attract other people into their world and close them there. Their isolated world suits them very well, but others can be easily drawn. There is another myth that I would like to mention in the context of Pisces. It is the myth of Dionysus, the god of fertility, wine, trance, and ecstasy. Feelings that this deity brings to people can lead them into mysterious conditions of consciousness, give them visions and high inspirations. All of those things can be very useful for artists, musicians, or mystics, for example, but can be very dangerous for ordinary people. On the opposite side of Pisces is the sign of Virgo. While Pisces are dreamy and live in their world of fantasies, Virgo is a practical sign and lives in the reality. They can be mutually beneficial to each other and in life that often happens. Pisces should learn from their Virgo partners how to use their talents and make them of service to others. It is important to know that each of us has Pisces at least in one area of his life. Well, film and books that I can recommend you and inspire you to read, to think about Pisces sign, are those with Christian subjects. Many myths about Jesus are similar to those about Dionysus. Then you surely know the fairy tale, The Little Mermaid, written by Hans Christian Andersen and used as the plot for the famous Disney movie. If you wish to see the fantasy and the imagination of Pisces, you may wish to see the recent French movie, Fort of the Daydream. It is a very romantic love story where Audrey Tautou plays the main female role. And that's all about Pisces. If you wish to learn more about yourself, please order a personal consultations or attend one of my seminars of personal growth that are created on the basis of astro-psychology. All information are on the web pages of the Studio of Well Balance. If you like the video, please do not forget to subscribe. That will help me a great deal. Looking forward to seeing you soon, and until next time, wish you to be open to fantasies. Enjoy daydreaming at least once in a day.